Hello everyone, this is Lashazy, or also known as James Bree on RuneScape, and this is just going to be a quick video on how I do concentrated gold at the Living Rock Caverns. Essentially, I play on a fixed screen for two reasons. One, it just reminds me of the old way RuneScape used to be. I don't really like the resize or full screen mode. It feels too much like WoW, and this definitely isn't WoW, even though I'm not bashing on WoW. It's just RuneScape. It has to be like this to make me enjoy it. It's kind of a stupid reason. I wouldn't play into it too much. But the other reason, which some people would actually make sense to, is it saves screen space. And I usually use IRC or YouTube videos or a movie or something to watch or do whenever I'm on and just kind of mining this, because whenever you're mining this, you can see I click once and I'm not doing anything, and it just keeps accumulating. And essentially, as it keeps accumulating, I'm using my time up. So I might as well watch something at a time. And there's a guy named Meshuggah, which is one of my favorite bands, and I'll listen to music at the same time if I ever want to. But I may watch like a StarCraft match that's like 15 to 20 minutes long on YouTube, and whenever I'm watching it and I'm writing this at the same time, it helps my hours go by a lot quicker. And that's one of the focal points of this video, is you want to have, if you're going to do an activity like this, or like IV or something, you're going to want to do it at a pretty good efficiency level, which the Dragon Pickaxe helps with that. And you're also going to be able to want to not be bored. Well, essentially, you can watch a YouTube video if you want to, or watch a movie. It'll take up a lot of time, and it'll also give you a lot of experience in the game because you're coinciding the two together. And it's a lot like a job. If you enjoy your job at work or something, your hours are going to go a lot quicker, and you're going to get paid, and it's going to seem like it's a lot faster. Whereas if you hate the job and you're dreading it, you're just going to be like, oh my god, I just want to get off the clock, or something stupid like that, and it's just going to be long and drawn out. And that's just the basis behind RuneScape, is you want to maximize your hours, but you also want to have fun when you're doing it. And something like this, you can't really have fun. I mean, you could talk to people here, but I don't really like talk to them because there's usually a lot of trolls here. But you can also get a good conversation, or you can join a clan chat. Right now I'm in the RuneScape Wikia chat, and there's usually a lot of cool stuff in here and whatnot. Talk to people and things like that. But overall, it's just about accumulating your hours and not being bored, is what I'm just trying to get to the focal point. And I'm just making it long and drawn out and whatnot. Another thing, your camera angle, I have it set to like this for two reasons. One, I can click on the mini map and it'll probably take me like a few clicks to get past. I can see the mining symbol up there. That's equivalent to where the coal would be right now, or I mean not where it would be, but what it is basically is where the coal is. You can see people are mining that over there because they're not cool enough to mine the concentrated gold, or they're just retarded. And once you deposit, I've memorized where the deposit button's at. If you have Titans, you can't really do that because you'll have to resummon them and whatnot. And you can see, I'll be looking at the mini map right here, and if I see an exodus of like white dots just moving around, which during the peak hours it's gonna look really weird because there's gonna look like an exodus all the time. But really, you just gotta look at the mini map, and you just see a lot of people running away from that spot. That means the mineral deposit's been demolished, and you need to move on to the next area. And if both mineral deposits are demolished, and if you really need to get mining experience, you could move to the coal. Excuse me. You could move to the coal, but I don't really do that. I just kind of wait around and sit there and maybe look up some more YouTube videos or whatnot. And I mean, it just helps me get my hours gone by, and I've been doing it for about the last 2.5 weeks since it's been Christmas break, and it's just been really hectic of a college semester I just had. So it just really helps. I consider this a breathy activity, and it's a real easy way to get mining up because a lot of people respect this skill and things. And the mineral deposit just went out. And yeah, just moving on to the next rock and clicking, and I'll move my camera angle right here to get a good view. And I'm actually not going to get this full all the way. I forgot this inventory. I left one rock out like an idiot. But yeah, there's some idiot with a mining cape being just mining this. I mean, there's a lot of people here, and It's really not that dangerous if you go to the right worlds. This is World 77 during the non-peak hours. Peak hours would be about lunchtime in the United States, so maybe like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. But the cool thing about this is, whenever I get done with an inventory, I can click one part of the minimap and it'll go right to where the deposit box is at. So it's like a 2-click deposit. It's really sweet. But yeah, I mean, this video is it's pretty self-explanatory, and as you're mining, and you'll get used to it after a while, and you'll just kind of grow to accept it as a very good mining. I mean, what else are you gonna do? You can do granite to 89.9, but you're gonna spend money on water runes or humidify spells, and it's just gonna take as long, and it's not gonna be the same XP per hour, really, unless you're just like having a life or something, because you have to be on your toes every time you do it. Whereas here, you could just like accumulate hours over time and just get over it. Same thing with like Aviancies, which I just got over. Like Aviancies, I could do those for like hours and hours and hours. I mean, you can just look at my range level and the experience I've gotten. Most of that's off of Aviancies, and I've probably spent like 40 days at Aviancies on my adventures log. And as you can see, here's where I click on that one spot. It's approximately around there. It doesn't really matter, but it just kind of like it goes beyond the boundaries, and it makes it a lot easier. You see the flags right there, and it's just quicker depositing and whatnot. And this is the end of the video, so y'all have a good day.